Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. Actually, it's a pretty nice day. It wasn't so nice earlier. I did a video earlier. This is my second one of the day, and I just feel compelled to do this one because I'm tired of hearing these maggots, from Trump to JD Vance to Mike Johnson, Marco Rubio, all of them, all the scumbags saying that when they're talking about immigration or their policy, this is what the American people want. We want in a landslide and we got a mandate. It's all a lie. It's bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. Trump does not have a mandate. In fact, this was the closest election or actually, I'm going out. It's like the third closest election in American history, right? So you had the Kennedy Nixon election, which was the closest in 1960. And in 2000, Al Gore and George W. Bush, actually, Al Gore won the popular vote, the Florida Chads, that was close. And then this one, Trump won by 1.5%, right? 1.5%, and only 64.1% of the eligible voters voted, all right? So 64, and here are the actual numbers. So when you say this is what the American people want, we have a mandate, all that, mainstream media, legacy media, check them every time they say that. Wrong. Here we are. Here are the numbers. Trump got 77,302,580 votes, right? Kamala Harris, 17,613 votes, all right? Okay, 1.5%. Now let's do the comparison of 2020. Let's take a look at the popular vote in 2020. Ooh, look at this. Biden won by 7 million votes. Okay, let's see. It's seven. What's the exact number here? Joe Biden, just over 7 million votes. And let's see, well, Trump won by just over 2 million votes. So Biden beat Trump by 3 times the number if you just look at the popular vote. Okay, let me clarification here too. So there are people who just don't know, and you'll see the popular vote, the Electoral College, which we all know is bullshit. But anyway, Biden had let me take a look at this here. That's not there. Biden had 306 electoral votes. Trump had 232 in 2020. And then let's take a look at the electoral votes for 2024. Let's just go back here. So Trump had 312. The Kamala Harris is 226. Now, this is just simple stuff. I explain this to people like, oh, it looks like it's almost, it's over 100 points. And I go, yes, the one thing that happened that Trump did win all the swing states, right? So here's how this works. I know I'm talking like you have to be a third grader or a second grader. It's winner takes all, okay? So if it's Pennsylvania, whatever the number is, 20, whatever it is, New York, California, even if you were to win by 1 vote, you get all the electoral votes, all right? So that's why there's that disparity, okay? So it's meaningless. He won by 1.5%. 1.5%. And here's another thing. When you talk to these maggots, when they're saying, oh, he won in a landslide, this is what people want, just to say, no. This is not true. In fact, the number is, let's take a look at that number, 49.8%. Not even half. Just think about that. Not even half. More people voted against Trump than for. Let me repeat that. More people in this country voted against Trump. And those people actually, if you look at the numbers and the data, not only didn't want him to be president, they think he should be in prison. In fact, he's lucky. He's lucky. Donald Trump should be kissing Biden's ass and Merrick Garland for not pursuing this, and obviously the Supreme Court, because this motherfucker should be in prison right now. And in other countries, he might even be on death row. He might be sitting on fucking death row. So I want everyone to challenge people, and shame on legacy media and mainstream media for not calling them out, because you hear it all the time, even on CNN, right? They'll say, oh, he won in a landslide. He has a mandate, and this is what the American people want. Bullshit. Fuck you. That's all I'm saying. All right. Quick one here. Correction. Trump won by 1.5%, one of the closest elections in American history. And in fact, I want to say this too, if the election were held today, Kamala Harris would win in a landslide. All right, so there you go. All right, on that note, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here in Tabor Talk. Okay, make sure you like and subscribe. Spread it around. It helps with the algorithm, and more to come. Peace.